one to you, Corey. What do you say to a family member who doesn't understand why you celebrate the birth of Jesus?
I don't say anything because we've talked about this on other shows. Actions speak louder than words. So what are we as Christians, what are we living out over the Christmas season? Are we stressed? Are all we doing is buying gifts? What are we representing over the Christmas season? And I think that speaks much more loudly than sitting down and having a talk about, well, this is why we celebrate Christmas. Let me talk to you about the birth of Jesus. I don't think that's going to convert anybody personally. I think it's about, what are we exuding joy? Are we, is it coming out of us that we are celebrating the birth of Jesus? It doesn't mean that's what we have to, be doing all the time. It doesn't mean we don't shop for gifts. It doesn't mean we don't put up a Christmas tree. But what is it that we are celebrating over the season? When we're shopping for the gifts, is it about celebrating the birth of Jesus? Or is it about family? Is joy coming out of us, or is it stress? Is it all about, I have to get all this done, and oh my gosh, Christmas is so stressful? No. I really think it's about what we're living out over the holiday season. Are we making time for what matters? Are we taking the time for what really matters over the holiday season? What do we need to cut out if we're not?
I hope we do. Who else has something for me? What do you say?
I have some Jewish friends that are really dear right now. And we were just at dinner and they said, we really would love to come to your house at Christmas. Awesome. We don't celebrate Christmas, but I mean, why would you want to come to my house? Why would you want to sit and talk with me? Why would you want to come and celebrate with me? So there has to be something about us that is warmth, that is kind, that is, we're not here to stuff something down your face. We're here that this baby that came changed our life forever. And we can't deny it. We can't not talk about it. It's just a part of the very fabric of who we are. He literally split time in two, to BC to AD. This man was not just, he was a significant figure in history. If you were to even look at it from an atheistic point of view, that you cannot deny the existence, the life, and the death and the resurrection of this man.
And the other reason that people should go to Amy's house, and when she said about stuffing something, is your Italian mother-in-law's stuffed shells, meatballs, and
there always has to be Italian at the Christmas dinner.
I'm just saying.
God created this woman.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you have, Flo? Do you say something to the people?
No, I definitely don't. I'm right along with Corey. It's how we live it out. And even having to check myself because, our Christmas tradition is that everybody comes over for Christmas breakfast. Well, we used to get up and go to service, so.
Before the breakfast.
Before we start doing the breakfast, when the kids were younger and all of that, it was easy to gather everybody and just throw them in the car and then we go. So I have to be intentional about, even when we have the Christmas breakfast, to reiterate why we're coming together. And I think we do pretty good with it.
How about you? Do you tell? Do you say? Do you speak out?
No, but
Jesus.
if I was asked, I would. And you think about this, and this is, when I thought of this question, I thought, shepherds on a hill, and glorious angels spoke to them.
Yes.
Do we want to see the glory of God? Be a humble shepherd. He announced his coming. And I would say, did you ever think about angels blowing trumpets on a field? Not in a great city, not to kings, but to shepherds. Did you ever think that mystical men, wise men and women, whoever they were from the East, these were people that didn't necessarily believe in the Jewish traditions. But they studied the stars appropriately, not mystically. They saw the star and they supposedly traveled maybe 2 years. Who would do that?